Alrighty, my friends. Maybe I can finish off Satisfactory recreating my Gigi Cookie emote with blocks or something. Yeah, maybe. I mean, really, it's just waiting for Phase 4 to be done and working on trains. That's the last things we're working on. Because I don't want production speed to be stopped by just number of machines I'm doing, I'm going to do one quick supplemental thing here as well for this guy. This will be the last thing I do today for Phase 4 stuff before I go back to working on trains again. I'm just going to do a quick guy here, and I'm going to split off each of these materials. Do one extra manufacturer, creating whatever that guy is creating again. So this guy, something like this. Again, the spaghetti continues, and this is these guys right here, I believe. Yep, those three guys. I'm gonna do a quick split off to these. Nope, looks like one more space back, so that'll be there. Is that really not? That's not fitting in, is it? Giggity. Alright, fine. We'll just not even do that. We'll just do a splitter, or a guy right here. This. There. Two, three, four. Maybe like this. A guy there. And a guy there. And I'm just going to split off each of these items and double the production speed of this. Hopefully this will work. Let me make sure this will actually do what I want it to do. There'll be a splitter here to there. The spaghetti continues to grow. The spice must flow. The spaghetti must grow. Sorry, I just got done rereading Dune recently, so. So there, there, there. Alright, so we double the production speed of this thing. And then we output and merge onto the output, which will be a little bit further should work over there. There we go. There we go. So that'll double the output production of that. Hopefully all those materials that are being made for that will be able to support it. We'll see. I think they do. Pretty sure they do. It was only, what, 10 batteries a minute, 2 electromagnetic control rods a minute, 5 of those a minute. Probably is enough. What's next after Phase 4? Nothing. That's all the content that's in the game. Then it's building whatever random junk we want to build, which is why I'll be moving to a different. I'm gonna basically Gigi Cookie time the playthrough once I finish Phase 4, because after you finish Phase 4, there's no more content in the game to do, at least nothing to unlock, no new tech to build towards. There's plenty of stuff you can do. You can play this game as much as you want, as in most factory type games, but that's the final content. You can't actually do anything with those items that you make for Phase 4. So, what I'm going to do then, we have about an hour and a half. I'm going to work on, we have all trains done, except for our liquid trains. So I need a station for water, oil, and nitrogen. Water is going to be super easy, and I don't even know if I want to use a train for it, but I will, just to be consistent. Like, we have a bunch of water. Where are we? Just northeast of us. So I can just have a quick little station over here where we just pump a crap ton of water up in there. Crap ton of water in our trains. Yeah, like that. That whole big lake over there, I could just make a quick station off to the side, pump a bunch of water up to it, and have the train bring it. I really don't even need to do the train, honestly. But I think I will, because we eventually might want to get even more water. I don't know. Water is probably the easiest of all these resources by a long shot. So, what I will do is build a ramp down to a station. So we're going to have a split off from here. We can even have this be a clean, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, crap. Don't have the concrete for it. Where are you? I think it's here. Three. That should be a clean 90-degree turn, I believe. Or angle or whatever. And then I'm going to do the softest, the only the 1 meter guy down here. And we'll get down as close as we can to the water so I don't have to pump it up too high. Basically just bring this straight up over the water. We'll pump it up to a station. And, I mean, honestly, it'd probably be even cheaper to just do this with pipes. But because I want every train to be doing something, that we have one train dedicated to each resource, we're going to do this. I'm not going to say suboptimally, but, you know, be a little excessive in our build here. Again, no kill like overkill. Okay, so we do something like that. Whoops. And we are above water. I actually need to go a little bit further. Maybe just a bit further. One more 10 ramp area. And then we'll build our straightaway for the station. Maybe I actually do the turnaround so the station's on the way back. Have it be a straightaway here. And then we'll do a turn this way. I'm gonna need a bigger straightaway if I want to use this same ramp, which I do want to do. So this is actually gonna need to go further forward before it turns around. But what I can do is I can set up where the ramp back up starts. Although I want it to return back onto the loop. That'll be a little awkward. I guess I'll have it do a full cycle, which is really inefficient, but that's probably what I'm going to do. So it'll be back up starting here. Actually, let me count this. I want to be 6 wide at least. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Go one more just to make sure. So we start at like here. And that'll be our ramp back up. Okay. So this is going to be our station level. Right here, which is right above the water, which is what I wanted. This is where it'll start back up the ramp. And then we'll have our actual stations start. Right. Right here. Will that connect there? Too short. Okay. I need to be a little bit further back then. Let's have it one more square. That should give us plenty of space. There we go. So there's that. And I'm going to be filling all 4 freight cars with water on this guy. So we're going to need 4 stations or whatever. 4 freight stations. So that'll be... let's make them all on the left. Yeah, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, this will be water. Oh, this is backwards. Why are you always backwards? Why do you always get placed backwards? That's correct. Why you do this to me, game? Okay. So this is going to be water water pump 1. That's what this will be. Okay. So now we got to bring that over from that side. So let's give ourselves enough room to do a turnaround and to do a bypass if we want to do one. I'm not actually planning on doing a bypass for this one because only one train is going to be going to this area, but we should always leave ourselves the room. There's that. So let's work our way backwards from here to make this clean. So that would be auto-saving. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. A little extra room here. And then this should allow us to make a clean turn here. So the rule of 3 by 3, we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Planning ahead, filthy tryhard. Rude. And also incorrect. Have you seen my spaghetti? Have you seen my spaghetti? I take umbrage at that remark. I am so the opposite of tryhard. I am so much more of a build it and then go, well, I guess I'll figure that out later. Which is totally the opposite of tryharding. That's lazy building is what that is. Oh, Kali-dokali. Let's go bring the track down here. He has the itis, so it's hard. Like it's like the anti-try hard. Yeah, the senior itis makes this the opposite of try hard. That's right. Try fast. Try as little as possible. Spaghetti results in 240% reduction in upsetty. You know this. I forget. Sorry. If you're not around to remind me, you are the upsetty spaghetti, you know, expert. Okay, let me do this. I have an idea of what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create another loop out there that's pretty close by. That if a train ever needs to make a really short loop, which this water will be one that will need to take only a very short loop, then it can do a bit of a turnaround. Figure that out next after we do this. It'd also be good if I'm ever in my train and my supply train and start leaving, then go, oh crap, I need to go back to base. I don't have to do an entire loop. I'm gonna need more steel beams again soon. Steel beams. Okay. There. It's nice and clean. Nice and Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. Alright, I need to figure out where the 3x3 area is going to be, though. Let me figure that out. So, middle is here. So it'll be one. It's actually right there. So it'll be 1, 2, 3. And so it'll be 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Beautiful. So we have a nice 180-degree turn right there. Loop-de-loop-de-loop-de-loop. I'll get rid of a couple of these foundations that are not needed. Around here. Okay. That looks good. So now I need to bring water up into these guys. And you know what? I did freight and not fluid. These are supposed to be fluid platforms. Whoopsie. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 stations. These need to be fluid freight platforms. Completely forgot that there were different ones. 3, 4. Okay. There's that. And then I need to figure out how many pumping stations I want to do for this. So for the belt guys, we did 780 a minute because that's what a Mark V belt maxes out at. For these guys, a Mark II pipe maxes out at 600 a minute. So I believe I want to do 600 a minute per station here. And I'm completely out of plastic, apparently. All right, well, let's build our concrete thing back up here while we go get plastic. Oops. This guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. And if I did this right, we should plug right in perfectly. What? Oh, I did one straight away. Perfect! Haha! My planning actually worked for once. Let me plug this back in where it needs to go. So that would be... yay for not screwing stuff up. Where's the middle of this guy? Right there. Okay, and hopefully I can plug back into this. That is not too sharp of a turn. Give me a break with that. Give me a break. See? All you had to do was that, and it wasn't too sharp of a turn. See? 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 Alright, let's go grab steel beams to finish this track, and plastic that I'm out of. Randomly. It's way too sharp, I'll cut myself. Lol. Really, what I'm doing is actually dumb. I shouldn't be doing this because I could just pump water to the station rather than having a train run, but it's the principle of the thing, really, if you think about it. Steel beams and plastic. I'm doing it for the principle of the thing. Do I have rubber on me? Not very much. So let's grab a stack of that as well. Let's also get heavy modular frames. Yep, heavy modular frames and concrete. That's the principle of the thing, I tells you. And 3. Get this guy. Something else I wanted to get. I need more of those guys in concrete, yes. There, and the alclad aluminum sheets. Let me grab those. Trains are better, that's why we're doing it that way. You know, that's the real reason. Because trains are better. Oh yeah, I'm pulling out of this now, aren't I? Okay, good. We're producing enough of these that we are not running out by what I did, so that's good. Also, on a work note from you, you got a nice new burn on your hand today. Why would you PogChamp that? That's not a good thing. Unless it's like a victory scar. Look at me! Look at how manly I am. I burned myself while cooking. At phrase 4, how about cleaning the spaghetti and making the factory pretty? I'm probably not going to do that because of the fact that I really want to move on to a new game. I've had so many people ask me to play, you know, FTL is my main game that I play on stream, and Subset's only other game is Into the Breach, and they came out with an advanced edition like a month ago, and the #1 question I've been getting on my stream lately is when am I going to play that? So that's the plan. I need to play that. So finishing phase 4 is the best time for me to swap games. Next time I play Satisfactory, I'm probably going to return to this factory, and that will probably be the first thing that I do, is kind of pick up where I left off of building new stuff, but cleaning up what I already have. All your burns are marks of hard work and stupidity. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, block signal. Should be there. And there. Okay. I need to get more signals. Let's get the signals done before I do anything else. There. And if you saw my apartment in real life, you would know that cleaning is not high on my priority list of things to get done. I actually swept the floor for the first time in months this past weekend, and it needed it. And I was like, I should do more, but I'm not going to do any more. I was not brought up in a household where I was forced to clean a lot, so that's my excuse. I blame my parents. cleaning is not high on my list of things that I like to do. You know, the breach will be interesting. You might finally play some yourself. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it again, since it's been years since I played it. Since basically when it was first released. If you're ever in Texas, you'll professionally clean my kitchen for a price. Okay. We'll see if I will be willing to pay that price. Alright, so we got a block signal there, good. So let's get the signals for these guys. Block signal right there. Cleaning in video games and in real life, neither are things that I prioritize very highly. I mean, I clean myself, but not like my apartment or my room or the floor or anything. Or my kitchen. Although one thing I try to do is I try to avoid making too much of a mess, so I don't like leave a bunch of stuff lying around. Well, trash lying around. That much. So like my dishes, I keep my dishes pretty... I don't have like just stacks and stacks of dishes or something sitting in my sink or anything like that. So I'm not a complete slob, I'm just lazy. Just lazy. It's my excuse. Alright, so 600 a minute into each one of these guys. That is going to be one really tall pipe. So we're going to have to do a wall going down for these guys to be on. So I definitely need to get power lines so I can hover pack this. Okay. I mean, my other excuse is I'm a dude. I'm just a dude. Dude who doesn't like to clean. It's not really a good excuse, but it's just the truth. Wow, this looks weird. Oh, am I seeing water behind that? That's really weird how that's looking. That's pretty cool, actually. Go 2 down with each of these guys, and what I will do, we're gonna need pumps on each of these. The power line down over on like the left side. I'll bring it over to here. Yeah, we go like this. Of course, there are other dudes that clean. I am just not one of those other dudes. That's weird. Apparently, water's got some interesting visual thing where if you're looking at a wall with water behind it, it has this weird... I wonder if that has to do with the reflective surface thing that they added. That would be my guess. Okay, so somewhere over here. Somewhere over here. Alright, how much further do we need to go down? A bit further. We need to go almost to the water's surface. Since that's where we will be pumping the water from. Up there. And I'm kind of eyeballing this, and again, senioritis spaghettiing this. You're back for 40 minutes. Okay. I like how excited you are every time you come back for small amounts of time. I'm overkilling my water collection for my train is what I'm currently working on. I finished my supplementary build for radio control units. So now I am setting up a train that's really close to our station that's going to get all the water. So, 600 water times 4. We need 2,400 water a minute. 2,400 divided by 120. We're going to need 20 pumps. 20 water pumps divided by 4. So 5 pumps for long pipe here. So 20 pumps, 5 each. I'm going to need a lot of motors for that, I'm pretty sure. Does this fit like anywhere? Okay, good. We got lots of room here, so that's nice. So let's make a nice, even double wall of water extractors here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. No, that is... Why did you go there? How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I lost my snap 2 point. 9 and 10. Alright, so I'm gonna need more stuff. Oh wow, I can see. Whoa! The water, has the water always looked like this? Well, I've never, like, I guess, dropped far enough down to actually see under. Whoa! Look at all these reflections and stuff. I've never seen the underside of this thing. Holy crap. That looks freaking cool. Maybe you'll do that today. You've been playing Spider-Man the last few days. You need to make a fluids hub for your trains, yeah. Oh, you've been playing Spider-Man? You're just playing whatever I played on stream, huh? I am a bad or good influence. One of those two. Okay, trying to get that low enough. Wow, I feel like I have not seen the underneath of water before. Damn, I can't quite reach where the power is. So let me get that wall a little bit further down. Bring the power line to a place where that will reach. There we go, that works. One of your friends bought Spider-Man Fish the other day, so you're like, alright, I'll gift it to you. Or get it to you. Wait, get it to you. Did you gift it to somebody, or did he gift it to you, or what? Okay, so, I need enough stuff to make 10 more pumps. Which I should be able to mirror that. To make it a full 20 pumps. I don't blame you. I've been having a lot of fun with it, so. You bought it too. Oh, okay. When your friends bought it, and you bought it. Nice. I am curious, you know, people talk about spending 100 hours in the game. I feel like the main story of the game is probably only like 20 or 30 if you like speed ran the story. So I feel like it's one of those games where you're saying 100 hours is like saying Elden Ring has 100 hours. It can if you don't like focus the story and do all the side missions. Although I would say it feels a little more less varied in its content than like Elden Ring for extra time spent in the game. What did I need? I needed... what are water pumps? What do they take? Rotors. That's what I need. Let's get 2 stacks of rotors. You've been doing all the collectibles and side missions first. Yeah, that's probably where you get the 100+ hours or whatever that people say for that one. Is doing all of the side quests, all the collectibles, which, to be fair, is what you'd have to do probably to get 100 hours out of Elden Ring too. So, plastic. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of pipes. So I'm gonna get a couple more stacks of couple more stacks of copper sheets. Copper sheets are down here at the end, I believe. More closer to the end. Okay, so there we go. That should allow us to finish the pumps. And I'll have to figure out a place to loop my water train back onto our loop. That doesn't make it have to go through the entire circle, which I've been meaning to do. You tend to do all collectibles and side missions in games first anyway. Well, I will say that is a good way to play games. I have a hard time doing that because I tend to not finish games if I do that. I never finished Skyrim. I probably have 100 or 200 hours in Skyrim. Never finished it because I do all the side quests. Well, not all of them. A lot of side quests, then I just get kind of tired of it and don't finish the game. So I'm trying to avoid that with Spider-Man, kind of like I avoided that with Elden Ring. I'll do some side quests to keep it, fresh. But if I do nothing but side quests, I will get tired of the game before actually finishing the game. So it's a slippery slope. You had $200 in Skyrim before you, I assume that means hours. Hours in Skyrim before you finish the main story because you spent so much time in side quests, yeah. Okay, so if I do this, but then move it away. Yeah, that works well. Wow, keeps it in line pretty well too, that's nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was 5, 6. 7. Go around the back side of this thing. 8. 9. And 10. Skyrim is a perfectly balanced game with 0 exploits. Sip. Thank you, Spiffing Brit. Thank you. Is it bad that every time I think of Spiffing Brit, I still think of that other... Who's that other British guy who died? The YouTuber who was super famous that died. I think of him every time I think of the Spiffing Brit. Top hat. Something with a top hat and a monocle was his thing, I think. Some of your friends are hard judging you for that. Some of your comments are weird. You're using voice to text. Oh, that's what's happening. Okay. No worries. Who's that guy? I distinctly remember that guy's DC Universe Online a review. Oh, what was his name? Total Biscuit. That's it. That's exactly right. Total Biscuit. Rest in peace, Total Biscuit. He's who I think of every time we talk about Spiffing Brit. Whoops. But yes, it's Spiffing Brit. I mean, Total Biscuit is the one I'm talking about, yeah. I used to watch a lot of his reviews. What I liked about his reviews is the first thing he would always do would be, before he even gets into the game, review the options. I always like that because that's one of the first things I will look in a game too, is if I have the, especially since I started streaming, if I have the ability or not to change audio and have good video options and all that kind of stuff. Thought he did good reviews on games. But yes, rest in peace, Total Biscuit. I guess I'll get the wall pipe set up first. You know what? I didn't set up a Um, I didn't set up a buffer for this. I think I'm going to be okay with no buffer on this guy. We're going to say the train station is our buffer. There. Kind of line this up with the one to the left of it. There. And there.
Subscribing, thanks for subscribing to the channel.
Oh, I need a couple more walls here. Stellaris, thanks for the gifted sub. Appreciate that. To Danger McLovin. I love that name. Danger McLovin. That's from a movie, isn't it? McLovin, wasn't that the fake ID? And there's a movie I never saw, but I saw clips from it. Danger McLovin. What a name. Oh, I need power. I need power. Let's put the power on these guys before I do this so I can actually fly. A great Twitch name. Danger McLovin. You liked his name, so you gifted him a sub. You know, can think of no better reason. Okay, so that's good. We'll get all the pipes after we get the support set up. So this, nope, not that. 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 And again, I'm not perfectly lining these up, just close enough that it'll work. Does that one actually fit all the way? Giggity? Yes, it does. Okay. Oh, I need to go across here with power lines. Oh, no, I don't. I got them down here. Okay. This is where hover pack is just like god tier. I may say I hate it. It's usually only when I'm trying to build things far away from my power lines. If I just never build things far away from my power lines, then it's hover pack is god tier. You literally subbed to Far because he vented a human for you? Easy to please. Let's get all these pipes plugged in here. Autosave. So if we get this water station done today, all we'll have left is nitrogen and oil. Have, I believe, every raw material brought back in by our train. So we will be really well set up for whenever they release the next content update, whenever that'll be 2 years from now or something, to just have like really, really good access to every resource in the game, and we can do some crazy big builds. That'll probably be what I'll plan to do the next time I play the game, is do some crazy, ridiculous, ginormous builds. Alright, so 5 water extractors per pipeline here is what the math should be. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like one of these guys will be 5. So there. We do this, and I can't plug that in directly there, but that's good enough. There. You think the next update's going to be later this year? Really? Man, from what I from what the guy said in the video, I thought they weren't going to have any more content updates until the game was like ready for full release. But maybe they're trying to get the game ready for full release later this year. I don't know. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and make sure that's 120 a minute. So 120 times 6. I mean 120 times 5, 600 a minute, which is a full Mark II pipe. 600 a minute, very good. So this guy, go this way, this, go over to these guys, there, this guy there, put a thing over here, and then these guys here. Get rid of that because that's not needed. Hopefully that will still flow. I'll have to check that probably, but I think it will. You expect it will only be quality of life stuff and bug fixes later this year, though? Yeah, that would be my guess. If they do any more... if they do release anything this year. Okay, so this guy will be about here. And it's going to be 5, so there's 4. Oh, I lost power. I flew away from my power. Dang it. Time for the jetpack. You know what? Never mind. Let's actually power these machines, and then I'll be able to do this the way I want to do this. The way I should be doing this. The way the factoid told me, and I keep not doing it. Get them powered first. Okay, and then these guys. Putting power lines down underwater. What could possibly go wrong? I can't think of a single thing. What could possibly go wrong with putting water lines literally underwater? Literally. I didn't even know you could put power lines underwater, honestly. You just want your doggos back? Oh yeah, if all the animals are gone. I never did tame a doggo. That'll be my excuse, because I knew they would bug out. Yeah, I never did tame a doggo. If all the other animals are not spawning, then the doggos wouldn't be spawning either, huh? It's sad. No more free slugs for you, I guess, eh? And this. Alright, that's all those powered. Okay. So that should allow me to now float around as we place these pipes. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one of these guys. So we'll have you go in there. You guys there. You guys there. Pipe has an invalid shape. What? There we go. Noodle works. Noodle to the rescue. I guess I've moved this pipe over a little far to the right. That's why it's doing that. Saved by the noodle. So I should see 5 more. 5 more. Good. So we're pulling it from here. See if I can get more centered this time. Something like this. And as many of those guys as I can. We go like that. Go like that. And we go like that. Go in there. You in there. You in there. There. And there. Alright, and that should be 600 water per minute. Although I do need to put a bunch of pumps on all these guys. Items with doggos were bugged before the creatures disappeared for you. Oh, really? That's too bad. Okay, so we want to go up this way. That works out pretty well. That. Alright, let's do each one of these. Then we'll power them all. And then that should be this setup. We can tell the train to do its thing. Well, actually, I'm going to set up the loop first. That. That. To that. To that. Okay. I could just fall now. Hopefully I have enough motors and everything for all this. Hey, what's up, Quubbles Tubbs? Nice name. How are you doing? You know what? Just to make sure, I'm going to put this pump down at the bottom here. Just to make sure we don't have any issues with not enough head lift. It looks like, yeah, that actually works out about the same. About 4 pumps per pipe here. Should have just enough. Beautiful. Alright, so right where this verticality starts, where it starts to go up, we go here. And it doesn't matter how long the horizontal is. These are ending up in about the same height because of the way the head lift thing works. That's good to know that it's consistent. Alright, let's plug these in. And that is water set. I shouldn't have done that power line actually. Let me do 7-1 across here. There. And there. Go down to the next one. Hopefully I guesstimated right with our power hub line things being next to where a pump would go. Looks like I got pretty close. Close enough. It's good. Yeah. Pretty darn good. It's like I've done this before. There. And there. And as the last one's going to be a little more awkward because I got to go all the way from there down to there, but that still works. There to there. There to there. And all right, let's see. Let's see if we got water going up. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. That is one extensive water built. It's a lot of water. 2,400 water a minute. This should be pumping up to our train station. Check and make sure these, I like the visual indications they give you of the things actually working correctly. 600 a minute. Looks good. Okay. So the last thing I need to do is create a loop for this so it can loop back in and not have to go through our entire train loop around the half of the map. before it comes back to deliver the water. Let me go set that up. Figure out a good place where I can have a turnaround for our train that's not super far away. I wonder if our phase 4 is moving any faster. I believe the nuclear pasta on the far right has picked up speed. I might have to do a second thing for the AI or distributors or whatever that one on the far left is. But tonight, off stream, I am definitely... Oh, I can do a turnaround right here. Oh, this is perfect. Tonight off stream, I am absolutely going to... overnight, I'm going to let my stream... I'm going to let this run. We'll see how close that gets phase 4 to being done so that we can hopefully finish it finish everything up on Thursday. So that we can start new game next week. Alright, so this is what we'll split off over. Actually, that's not going to work. It's going to be more a little bit further over. Not that I haven't enjoyed this Satisfactory run. This has been my longest, best, most comprehensive Satisfactory build ever, and I've really enjoyed it. But I feel like it's about time to move on to another game, so... Alright, let's see here. So if the split is going to be off of here... I'm not going to have a perfect straightaway with this, am I? It's almost at the halfway mark. It's just past the halfway mark, so it would be 1, 2, 3, somewhere around here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, somewhere around here. Should be able to visually make this straight enough. So it'll be somewhere in here. Normally be there, but it looks like it's actually here because it's like one slot off. I think that looks straight. And then I might have to deconstruct a thing up here to make it come back where we want it to be. But I can get it exactly where it needs to be to line up. So that would be 1, 2, 3. So from here, that'll be perfect. Alright, autosave is incoming. Let me see where our split is here, or where our end of our track is. We got... Again, this is close. I wonder if this will be close enough that I can just plug it in. Let me actually check. Yeah. That's probably not exactly perfect, but I think I'm going to call that good enough. And we'll do a, I'm going to do a path signal here. Nah. Path signal doesn't work, does it? Okay, just block signal. Just block signal. There, and one here as well. Beautiful. So what this will do, this is going to allow our water train to go off down there, come back up here, and I'll have to do a complete loop around of the map before it just comes back. I think. I'm going to check if it works, but this should allow me to go say, water train, go pick up at the water station, and come back around and deliver it. I'm actually going to go in the water train, schedule it, and see if it works correctly. Make sure that what I want this to do is what it is going to do. You're going to peace out, Stellaris? All right. You have a great rest of your night, my friend. Glad you're able to hang out today. I will hopefully see you tomorrow or Thursday. Alright, so I'm also going to put an extra train engine behind this guy. I want to do one of these for each of the liquid guys, just in case. One, two, three. So all our liquid guys should be good to go. And let's see, which one's water? Your oil, your sulfur. I thought I put water first. I guess I put oil before water. I probably thought I'd be going to get oil for power, honestly. All right, water guy here. So let's train menu. Water 1, timetable. Water pump 1, save changes, cancel docking. And we're gonna ride this guy. Let's go see if we get, let's do one quick test on the water train, see if it does what we want it to do. We're only 2 trains away from being done. Wow, what a crazy extensive build. This has been a lot of fun building. A lot of work, but a lot of fun working on. A lot of work, but a lot of fun working on this train build. And we'll have about 30 minutes I can plan either oil or nitrogen, whichever I do next. I'll probably do nitrogen next. Why are you going right? Oh, okay. Wow, it doesn't turn on the switch until right before the train gets there. That was freaking me out. I thought we were going to go on a big loop around the map there. That would have sucked. All right, shortest train ride every time with this water train. I laugh when I work. I laugh when I work. I do, totally. All right, synchronized water delivery arms. A lot of work, a lot of fun. It's true. It's true. I mean, if you count streaming as my job, which I do, then yes, I laugh a lot at work. Although I'm sure lots of people laugh at their jobs. If you don't ever laugh at your job, you need to get a new job. I feel like that's probably true. You gotta have some fun in your day, even if it's just making fun of your coworkers with other coworkers. So let's see if he does the little loop-de-loop that I set up here. Basically, this water train is going to have this shortest thing here. Yeah. There we go. And then it delivers, and that is water train done. That is water train done. I just hope it doesn't get in the way of other trains, since it's going to be doing this over and over and over again. Can it get past? You know what? It can't get past the oil guy, can it? No, it can't. I think I need to remove this for him to be able to go. Why can't I get rid of this? What? I think it's because this thing's trying to run. Let me turn this off of self-driving mode. Turn off self-driving. Okay. Are you still trying to dock? Cancel docking. This is weird. I can't deconstruct my train. What? What? Why can't I deconstruct a train? Why won't you let me do this? Alright, I'm gonna move it. Let me move it so the water can get by for a second. Nuke it. That might be what I need to do. Okay. Okay. Okay, now I'd let me do it. Okay. The question will be, with adding this extra train in the back, extra engine in the back, I don't know. I don't know that. If I do this, is this green? It's currently not green. I need this to be green so that my water thing won't back up the rest of my stuff. So what I need to do is pull you forward. Make sure that those are all green. Make sure this is green. You're green? Okay. Until I actually get oil set up, I need to make sure that all my other trains can run. Are you green? You are currently green. Okay, there we go. So I just can't put the extra engine behind this one or else it blocks it. So this guy, let me rename this guy because I deleted him. This is going to be oil 1. Oil, is that what I'm calling these guys? Is what they're picking up in the 1? Yes, oil 1. Okay, beautiful. So we have 2 materials left to gather. Oil and nitrogen. So we have a bunch of oil up here. Where do I even have a decent amount of oil I can grab? I feel like I might need an entire new loop for oil. There's one of those things, the pressurized things. Because I am gathering almost all the oil that's anywhere near me. Maybe I end the stream with setting up some more radar towers on the bottom left. Well, I got radar towers of pretty good coverage, honestly. I only need it really up here and where? Got it. I feel like I have most of the oil on the map. Which is kind of crazy to think about. Come on, let me mouse over this radar tower. I want to see its range. So it gets up to about over here. I have a radar tower here. Covers up to there. There's some coverage up. I wonder if there's more oil up here. You know what? Let's do that. Let me go grab a power line off of where I'm grabbing this oil and place a radar tower up there. Because basically finding oil is what I need to do next. Man, every time I go into the map, all of a sudden my turning slows down. That's a weird bug that I've just noticed today. I don't know if that's happened before or what. Now, let me see if I have materials to build those. Radar tower. Organization. It's 100 wires, 30 of those. Yeah, we have enough to build a couple of those. Can you not just make an extra track next to it that allows for trains to skip the turns and go directly to their own turn point? Yeah, that's actually probably a... so basically a bypass for all this. Yeah, I could. How would that be different than how it is right now? No, that's fine. Caps is fine. I know it's an accident. How would that be different than what it was right now? Actually, you know what? Having in case... Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to have... I think if I have 2 turn-ins, that will take care of any issue if trains ever get in the way of other trains. I was actually worried about that. Since I've added the extra thing there, let's do that. Let's add a second turn-in on this row right here. That's a really good call. I'm not sure where it's straight, but let me start the straightaway here. We should be able to work with that. It's a good idea. I've been a little worried about trains getting in other trains' way since I added the extra engine or locomotive or whatever it's called to the end of it. So giving them a second option of where to turn in will be helpful. I hope I can actually do that. So in order to do that, well, if it'll let me, that's the real question. Will it let me do that? I would have to redo the entrances to these guys, wouldn't I? Hmm. Can I plug into this? Too close to another switch. I can kind of have this go around. You know what? I think with the way my stations are placed, I can't do that unless I change the entrances to all of them. Just make a turn from the second track to the first track in between their turning points. I would like to. The problem is, if I want it to go in, this should snap. It's not snapping right here. This is not letting me snap right here. See how I'm mousing over this? Nothing snapping. Let me go show you why this is not working. It's a really good idea you have, and I'd like to do it. I think I'm going to have to do a redesign of the entrance to make it happen. It's because I have this through line here, this long straight line is connecting directly to the track, to the station track, and because of that, I can't snap to it. Let me remove this train to kind of show why I think this is not working. Turn you off of self-drive, cancel dock, move forward just a little bit, and now I should be able to deconstruct you. Okay, there. Not directly into the station. Yeah, the thing is I can't... I was also trying to plug into the other one, and the thing is... This one would let me, but like this one I don't think will because it's going to say too close to another switch. So if I wanted to go into here, I would need to be able to click right there. This right here is red. I can't do it. Purple I can because I can go off of it. I can exit from it. But I can't come into it because it's red right there. However, if I do a redesign, I can. Because the problem is it's going directly to the station. However, if I make a change here, I think I could do this. If I do this, I think I could have two lines go into this now. Let's see if I can do that. 1, 2, 3. Freaking autosave. Come on. 1, 2. I really like this idea though. 3. So if I do that, can I also go from here into that? Too sharp a turn. Okay. What if I grabbed off of there and found where it would be not too sharp a turn, which would be about... It's hard to tell. Huh, does that actually work? So this would give it 2 different entries it could use. And then we do one long line on both of these. I like this idea. I like this idea. I need to wait for water to come in for me to change this. What's the other one I don't use is oil, so I could do this change on oil right now. So we do the shortest track we can do, is right there. And weaving from that track into this line. This would give us a bit of a fail-safe in case we ever train is ever sticking its butt out and messing things up. So that's why I like this idea. Gives our trains options. So I think this will work. I'm hoping for water to come through. Is water coming through anytime soon? Water's coming in right now. Perfect. After water comes in, I'm going to deconstruct the entrance. Actually, I'm going to tell it to stop. I'm going to tell it to stop while I do this. I'm going to let it start its docking, and then I'm going to turn off self-driving. As soon as it starts trying to move. Are you gonna... There it goes. Turn off self-driving. I do have to move it forward just a bit. So hopefully the back is clear for me to remove the track from underneath it. So I can actually remove this track and these signals. This is the old one. And I can remove this track. That's oil, so I can remove this track, and that one is sulfur, so that one should still be good. Okay. Nope, I can't remove it because that guy's on it. Okay, can I remove you? Good. So I can remove just that back guy. Beautiful. Alright, we go the shortest track there. And then we go to this guy right here. This will probably what we do to end the stream with is refixing these tracks. Because I think this will... I think I can get this done in the last 25 minutes to just redo this entire track so that we can allow our trains to be able to hopefully get by each other when needed. There. So with that, we now do a bit of a straightaway to there. And then we go to there. These kind of over... How do I connect these again? I forget how I connected these. Are those connected? I think those are kind of connected right now. So I think that's correct. If I just bring this in front of this guy, I think they are considered the same track, maybe? Or do I have to connect this to this? I forgot to congratulate me on the 10K subs. Thanks, Wemabola. I was super surprised by that this morning because I have not been keeping track of that, and somebody on YouTube told me, and I was like, oh, well, that's cool. This looks like a mess, but I think this is gonna work. I think this is gonna work. I hope. Get rid of this guy. What I'm gonna do is, as I see these trains coming, as soon as he goes out, I'm gonna actually... Oh, this can be my model for how I did it too. So we can do this, get this guy done. But I really appreciate the congratulations, Wemambola. It was definitely a pleasant surprise this morning when I woke up, or was getting ready for the stream. So that, and then that, so that should be good. What is this guy? This is quartz. what I can do is I can check where the quartz train is in its thing, and if I have time. Where are you, quartz? He's making his way back. I think I'm going to hold off on that one. I need to figure out how to connect all these. Let me get rid of these straightaways. I feel like I'm not connecting these right. So let me get rid of that guy. Get rid of that guy. Alright, so let me see how I did these ones before. So these guys, we have the loop coming out of the station, connects to where the split is, where the straightaway is. So the straightaway, okay, so I believe what we do is this to here, and then this guy connects to that guy. That looks right. And then this guy connects to this guy. And then this guy, actually need this straight away. This guy connects to this guy. Beautiful. That looks right. And then we do the same thing over here. I need a bit of a straightaway to start this out. And that guy goes there. That guy goes there. 10K subs on YouTube is no small feat. Congrats. How long has it taken me? Oh gosh, 5-6 years. I don't know. I don't look at numbers, and I'm bad at time, so I couldn't tell you. Bad at numbers, bad at time. What do you say? What do you say to congratulate someone on graduating? Congratulation. Okay. Hold on. Congratulation. What a pun. What a pun. Guess I'm waiting for quartz to come through. Is quartz getting here anytime soon? Concrete's coming in. Coal's coming in. The hero of the people. You are going to allow it. I'm so surprised. Okay. Where are you, quartz one? You actually aren't very close. Problem is, I don't actually have... Okay, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Just going to go ahead and do it. And hope it doesn't back up everything. Let's just try to do this as quickly as possible. Try to not break and ruin everything. Why you gotta break and ruin everything, Rand? Current Rand, the most annoying Rand. Not as cool as, you know, past and future Rand. Days of future Rand. So there's that. And then we go here with a small straightaway. And a small straightaway here. Lets me plug these guys in to this. And to... Come on. Come on. That. There we go. Put our block signals there. And there. Okay. This is bauxite. If I don't see it like on the straightaway coming to it, I'm just going to quickly replace it. And hope we don't back up everything too much as we try to do this quickly. Thanos goes to his urologist. The urologist says, "Congrats, Thanos, you now have a kidney stone." You okay, that took me a second. Like, that sucks for Thanos. Oh, because the Infinity Stones. I get it. You have a kidney stone. Oh, that's kind of a painful joke, since I've heard how bad kidney stones are from people I know in the past getting them. Painful joke is painful. There. This. This. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. This. And this. This guy is coal. Is coal coming in? Do not see it. Oh, bauxite's stuck. Okay, a bunch of our trains are going to be stuck until I fix their stations, so let's just speed run fixing all this, because this is not going to work until I fix this all up here. Pieboy still allows it. I'm still waiting for the day when Pieboy will now not allow it. Will that day ever come? And if it does, who are you and what have you done with the real Pieboy will be the question of that time, I guess. Well, actually, if Caterium's coming. What are you? What train are you? You're Copper. So I will do Caterium. When is the day when Pieboy will not allow a pun? The day when it's Bizarro Pie, I guess. That should be there. And this guy should be there. This is concrete. That's iron, so we should be good to get concrete here. That day will never come. That's what I figured, by the way. Wambambola deserves to be encouraged so his talent may flower. Okay. I'm pretty sure his talent is looking up puns on the internet. I'm pretty sure the only talent he has is Googling pun. Surely he's not coming up with all these on his own. Although if you are, wow, much love to you. That's pretty impressive. Alright, so copper's getting out, so this will be the last one apart from iron, and iron is coming in. So we will almost have this fixed. I don't think I'm going to have to, since I'm only changing the tracks and not the stations themselves, I think this will all turn back on cleanly once I finish this change over I'm doing. You know, it has been increasingly difficult to spend your puns here. I knew it! You're running out! One day the puns will... The pun drought will start. And that will be a day I celebrate. It's probably sad for some other people, but I will be happy when that day arrives. The puns will never end! There's an infinite number of puns, eh? Alright, let's wait for... As soon as iron goes out, we'll be able to do the last one here. What day will the puns end? Well, I know what day it won't be. It won't be on pun day. Lol. There's my pun of the day. It even hurts me just to admit that I said that. Will you allow that one, Pieboy? You probably won't allow any puns I say. The puns will actually just get increasingly worse is all it will be. Yeah. Okay, there. So now, what we do is... we have two different ways that they can get in here. So we go from like here to there and to there. And then from here we plug in all these guys, and this should work as I put in... Nope. As I put in all the switches. This is going to be a little funky, but I think this will work. Come on, go where I want you to go. There should be a different place for you to go. Okay, so this might be a pain. Oh, no, it'd be from here. There. To there. There. To there. There. To there. You will allow that pun. Yes! He allowed my pun! Wait, why am I celebrating? I made a pun. That is not worth celebrating. For those who are wondering, the purpose of what I'm doing, I'm trying to make it so that if the butt of one of my trains is ever sticking out from their station, it's not going to stop all of my other trains from being able to come through. So we're giving like an alternate bypass lane for the entire entrance to every one of our stations. So we're going to see, as I put blocks, if this works. There. There. And there. Me celebrating a pun? Who am I and what have I done with the real Rand? This, and there should be a switch right here. Or block. Block. This might be a place where I actually would want path signals, I don't know. And then block. And okay, that should be good. Let me remove all this. I don't want any of this. There we go. All right, let's see if all of our trains are back to running. I feel like this should allow trains to go by if the butt of a train is sticking out. Are my trains running? I see no exclamation points. I think we fixed it. Nice. Very cool. So now, no butt of a train sticking out should screw up another train. We can always count on Pie Boy. You always be Pie Boy of the people for the people. Hold on. All these look good, I think, right? Have to go into my map and go back out of my map for my turning radius speed to not be terrible. All right, so I need to replace the trains. So, oil one. Did I rename you back to oil one? I think I did, just to make sure. Let me go into the train menu actually and tell it to be oil one, timetable, oil loading station, save, turn on stealth driving. It'll go there and be stuck because it's got nowhere else to go. Now I should be good to turn the water back on. Water one, I should be able to just turn you back on to self-driving, right? Beautiful. Looks good. And then I took out nitrogen, so I need to put nitrogen back in place. So this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Extra guy here. Train menu. You got the touch. Nitrogen 1. Timetable, nitrogen station 1, save, turn on self-driving, and you should move forward and then be stuck there. All right, I think we're good. What did the heatsink say to the CPU? I'm a huge fan. I laughed at that. I definitely laughed at that. Okay, I think... Again, let me just do a quick look at my trains. I see trains moving. Nothing's stuck anywhere. Looks good. We have 5 minutes. What I'm going to do is go figure out... Ah, yes. I'm going to go... Last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go place some radar stations where I need them. Which would be... Let me mark it. probably about out here. Like here. Radar. And I have a radar somewhere out here, don't I? There. There. About there, I'll want a radar. All right. I'll go place one of these radars. Will I place both of them? No, I don't want to go late today like I did yesterday. So let's just go place this one radar. Do I need to bring power out to that? If I go to this coal, I can take a long power line out to there. So this will be the last thing we do. It's not a pun, but he found it entertaining. Okay, well then I'm not going to feel bad about laughing at it since it's not a pun. Please tell me it was not a pun, because I laughed. Maybe I could grab power from over there. Yeah, that's actually where I was going to grab power. You're going to sign out slightly early? Well, it's only 5 till, and I'm about to finish the stream, so I think you're good. Are you going to clock out from your job as pun approver? Oh, somebody asked about things that can attack you in the game earlier. Here is one of those things, and I'm going to shoot it so it can't attack me. There. Oh, there's another one. Go away, bugs. Nobody likes you. Alright. I hope I don't run out of fuel as I'm jumping across over to get this radar tower set up. You pre-approve of the next puns. Man, that sounds like you're trying to get some overtime. I don't know if that's allowed. Yeah, you're trying to put in overtime without actually doing the work, though. That was you? Glad you got to see it. There you go. If I had let that thing open, you saw it open up. These little bugs come out that try to, like, suicide explode on you. Oh, I have power lines out here. I could have used that. It's fine. You'll cover for the 5 minutes on pun approval. Just know I approve all puns, good or bad. Damn it, that's what Pie Boy does, though. I guess you were trained by the best, eh? Alright, where are we going? Up here, so a little bit up this direction. Shogi covering for the Pie Meister. Yeah, let's go like up there and place it, even though I don't think verticality matters anymore. I just like to put it up there because I like to do that. Can I get up here? Get up here. Yes. Oh, here's a music track I don't think I've heard before. Like some chill guitar track playing in the background, I think. It's really quiet, I can barely hear it, but... Time to Satisfactory nerd pole our way up. Is this where I want to go? I actually want to be a little bit further north. Is this going to work where I am? Actually, I don't think this is going to work. I need to go further north. Okay. Let's get rid of these guys. Okay, so which way is north? It's up this way. So I'm kind of just placing power lines around this big thing. So maybe up there is where I was planning on taking it. No, it's even east. That was weird. I saw some weird shadows. Oh, I want you, slug. Grab the slug. Okay. Okay, so east, northeast. Uh-oh, one of my trains has an exclamation point. I gotta fix that before the end of stream, so let me go place this really quickly. I think it might be up on that cliff up there. It's actually in this down in that area. Okay, let's go. Oh, how did I not get this slug before? If I put a ramp up to it. Okay, so just down here is where I marked it on my map, so let's go ahead and do that. And I guess I won't put it up higher. Just put it here and hope we have the range. There we go. That's got good coverage. And there's literally no oil up here. Great. I was hoping to find oil. Okay, well, I'm going to just remove that marker. Good enough. Okay, what train is messing up? Oh, well, I thought I saw a train mess up. They're all backed up over here. There it is. Oil train stuck on something. Let's go fix that. Go fix that, and we will call it a day. Why you busted, train? I wonder if it got stuck on a vertical incline or something that was too steep. Now we got some good work done today, though. We upgraded our Phase 4 production stuff. We got our last solid sulfur done. We got our trains upgraded to hopefully not get stuck on vertical stuff, although oil is currently stuck for some reason. Hopefully if I fix that, I'll fix whatever issue is happening. Got the radio control unit upgrade for one of our items. I honestly might need to get another production manufacturer or whatever for another one of our items, but I have 2 on each of the guys on the far left, which are the slowest dudes that are both getting close to halfway there. So hopefully a couple nights of me letting it run, an extra 8 hours of automation will get it done. I'm no cheetah, you're lion. Shogi, you're not supposed to tell puns, you're supposed to prove them. But I guess you'll allow that, since you can allow yourself the puns. Is that a... What's the Thundercats? Is that a Thundercats pun? Oh, there's the bugs. I'm just gonna run away from the bugs right now. Sounds like a Thundercats pun to me. You approved your own pun. You gave yourself pre-approval. Like those stupid credit card things you get in the mail. You are pre-approved for unlimited pun usage. From now until eternity. Oh god. Okay. Alright. It looks like it's up at this station up here. I have a station up here somewhere, don't I? My oil gathering station up here. I didn't deconstruct anything up here, did I? I wonder if the oil thing is now saying it doesn't have a station to get to because what I changed. I hope my big change of my build didn't mess up my scheduling on stuff. Scheduling of where the trains need to go. Here. Here. Over here. This is where all the trains are backed up, I think. If you heat your solid state drive into a gaseous state drive, do you get cloud storage? Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana. Fruit flies like a banana. They do! Alright. Alright, well done. Well done. Trying to end the stream on a high pun note, I guess. Alright, what's going on? No path. No path. Oh, its timetable got screwed up. So, oh, is this Cookie Prime? This is Oil 1. Timetable. Wait, oil 1, you weren't supposed to go anywhere. Okay, well, I know what messed us up. Oh, I know, because I told it. Train menu. Oil loading station. This is the wrong station. X. You are only supposed to go to oil station 1. Okay. This should fix it. I'm gonna go on one loop here to make sure this is fixed. Take us 5 minutes to do one thing here. It's because my old oil station for Cookie Prime was called Oil Loading Station 1. Let me watch the map, because all these guys should slowly go as they turn back on here. Let's make sure. Because if I'm going to leave this just on overnight, my trains need to be running, since I'm actually using these materials for the radio control unit upgrade we did. Alright, these guys are slowly all coming back online. Approved and approved. I'm so surprised. Alright, I think we are good. I think these will all unwind themselves. You'll do a quick loop around the map. This will be our victory lap of the work we did today. So we have every solid material that is not biofuel related, with stations being collected at really high rates. Trains collecting them, going back and forth. We got water done, so we only have oil and nitrogen left to do, and phase 4 to finish, which hopefully we can get all done on Thursday. Yeah, we'll get the outro today. Every day. Every day. You're gonna get sick of it soon. One last pun. What does a spy do when he gets cold? He goes undercover. I would sigh, but I don't think it would do any good. Approved. Alright. Alright. Why are you not going? Uh-oh, these guys should be... Uh-oh. Well, it looks like I have to fix something else, damn it. Why are you guys stuck? Oh, damn it. That's, there must be a bad signal at the entrance to one of the stations or something. This should be a quick fix, hopefully. But we can ride our train back to where it goes. You know that I like them, huh? If my liking something faces this, then yes, I like them so much. What's up, Cruel Angel? Again, just in time for the end of the stream. I'm taking a victory lap and trying to fix a last couple of train things that I've broken. Congrats on the 10K, thank you. It was an amazing surprise this morning. We only have 2 more raw materials to collect, and we're going to try to get that done on Thursday for nitrogen and oil, which might be difficult because those are really spread apart. Well, except for nitrogen. Nitrogen doesn't even have that many nodes, so we'll see about that one. I don't think my storage train shouldn't be backing stuff up, I don't think. Yeah, you go left here, then you go right here to bypass this station. And then my trains are backed up over here. Let's go find out what's backed up over here. Bunch of red signals blocking them off. Let's go find out why. Hopefully we can get this fixed quickly, so we can call it a day. So this guy's trying to do his turnaround, and he's blocked by this guy up here. Is the iron train in the station? So this guy's trying to go to his station, and why can't he go? What train are you? You are copper 1. You should be able to go into here. This is copper station 1. This is where you want to go. Why will you not go there? You know what? Is this a wrong signal? Hold on a second. Did I do a path signal? That's a block signal. Why did removing that one block signal fix that? I feel like I'm supposed to have... Oh, you know what? I think I might be missing... There should be a... There should be a little turn thing right there. We're missing a track here. This did not connect correctly. This should connect to this. This should connect to this. And there should be a block signal here. And there should be a block signal here. Alright, I think one of our tracks just did not connect correctly. This should be good. This should fix everything. I think I need path signals here, actually. Because this guy right here, I think there's one last thing I need to do. Block signal there. I need a block signal on each of these guys right here. This should be the last thing to make this all run smoothly, I hope. This is for the butt sticking out engine. Keeping that in a separate block. Keep saying this is the last thing. This is really the last thing. Totally last thing. Probably the last thing. Maybe the last thing. Probably not the last thing. Maybe the train was just shy. Yeah, maybe that was the problem. It's probably that. Okay. Go back and make sure all these signals are green, because I think we're all good here. Why is that guy empty, I wonder? What train are you? Oil should not be doing anything. This is the oil that went out. That should not have gone out. So he should not go anywhere. Let me make sure oil's not going anywhere. Yeah. Next station, oil station. So he should go nowhere else. There we go. And that's the guy that messed up everything earlier. He messed up everything, dude. Make sure I have green signals, and we're going to call that a day. So I believe all our trains are running now. Please tell me no trains are stuck anywhere. I see no flashing symbols. I see green lights. I think we're good, my friends. I think we are good. And this double train thing will hopefully let... Double rail thing let trains by. Unless... Iron docking might be the only one that might potentially mess things up. But I think it's looking pretty good. Okay, have I confirmed that the dual tracks works? Not really. And I feel like we're going to have to do that next time, because I feel like what I might need to do is actually have the first initial split earlier. Like maybe off of here. Which I think I can do that. Can I have you split over to here? I can. Let me wait for this train to go by. This is really the last thing we're doing, really. Actually, I'm not going to do it right now because there's too much other stuff. That guy did just go to the right, though. He did just go to the right. It looks like it's working to me. That's cool. The green lights are double green lights. I don't know if it'll let anything by. Okay, one green light. Yeah, I honestly don't know if it's working. Is it though? Is it actually the last thing? Yes, it is the last thing because I gotta go. So, my friends, I hope you all enjoyed. I'm gonna call it a day there. Lots of fun with Satisfactory today. I'm gonna potentially next stream on Thursday will be our final stream of Satisfactory. Hopefully, we'll be able to get with me doing some overnight, letting the game run. We'll be able to finish phase 4. We'll get our last 2 materials on Thursday set up. Your pun. You have a pun? Oh, I missed a pun. Why did the blonde sneak past the medicine cabinet? She didn't want to wake up the sleeping pills. Okay, that's less of a pun and more of a joke about blondes. So there you go. We ended with that terrible, amazing joke. What happens when you don't pay your exorcist? You get repossessed. Okay, all right, great. End of the stream. Hope you had a good time. Thanks for bits, follow, subs, gifted subs. No, thank you for the puns and jokes. Anyway, always have a blast hanging out with you, wonderful folks. I hope you all have a great night. We're gonna play some FTL tomorrow. Hard no pause, but it will be late. I'm gonna be starting about 2 hours late because I have a gig, and it's gonna be a slightly shorter stream. But we'll be back to more Satisfactory on Thursday. So until next time, peace out, happy gaming, y'all rock. Y'all are amazing, and y'all are annoying, but I love you anyway. So we'll see you next time. Have a great night, and enjoy this sea shanty. Here you go. Later, my friends.